Hey everybody, it's Michael. I have my client Sue's quilt loaded on the frame. So it's all batiks, and to me it's pretty busy. And I just thought, it already has a lot going on. However, she said she'd like some custom quilting on it, just some light custom quilting. So I'm putting a motif in the center of these, and I'm going to use my curved rulers and I'm going to do like a continuous curve flower sort of design in there. And then I decided that I was going to highlight these stars that form in the sashing. And as you can see here, I did just stitch in the ditch on them, and then an echo, like a 1/4 inch echo. But anyway, so I want to show you how I'm working the blocks, okay? And for tools today, obviously I'm using my Anova. I'm using glide thread today. I'm using the regular 40 weight in cool gray on the top, and then I'm using glide 60 in cool gray on the bottom for my bobbin. Okay, we're going to use the Ditch Everything Mini, the straight 12, the curve at 8, and then I'm also using a generic 5-inch circle. I'll show you how I use those. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do with each of these blocks is find the center, and then find the center on each of the 4 sides. Okay, so I'm gonna do that with my ruler. You can do it with any ruler, and I'm gonna mark that, and then I'll start stitching for you. Okay. So I'm dropping the needle down in the center and pulling up my thread. Doing a couple locking stitches. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, the larger petals, so that's kind of the north, south, east, and west. And remember, I can use either side of my curve-it ruler, so I'm just going to do whatever feels comfortable, and I'm going to just get it to be approximately a 1/4 inch away from my mark at the top. Okay, and we're going to go nice and slow with this. Trying to go fast when using rulers is just not a great thing, and sometimes I do it, especially on long passes, and I start just really getting loose with, flipping things around and having fun, but really, I'm just going to enjoy it. Just enjoy the process of quilting slow and not having any trouble. And really, quilting has become such a relaxing thing to do during quarantine times. Now, I will say that I can see that her applique is not even right here. So what I really want to do is avoid sewing onto any of these shapes. So see, as I'm getting to this one, I need to adjust so I don't hit that. But then I'm going to adjust back and try to get to the side. So hopefully that's something that won't be noticed. But I just don't want to sew over her shape there. Okay. And you really won't be able to tell. I can't tell right now. Okay, so that completes our large 4 petals there. And remember, I chose, for the petals, the other petals are going to connect to the center of each side here. And remember, I chose not to use this ruler for those because they ended up being too shallow and skinny, and I didn't like that. So I ended up pulling out this generic set of circles that I bought a long time ago. And They give me a deeper curve and make it a little bit more proportioned to my liking. It's just that since it's a circle, I'm going to have to put my hands in weird positions sometimes, but that's the price we pay. Maybe I'll design some rulers that are oh, I might do some curves that go smaller than 8. I should probably make a 6. Okay, so this is going to be one of those situations. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to move my hand to the back and finish. I got a little bit of a wobble there, so hopefully it won't be a big deal when you see the overall design. This one's going to be awkward too. I'll try it from back this way. It's just when you get your hands in these really odd positions, you still have to be really mindful of the pressure that you're using, because those weird positions can sometimes get you a little bit off balance with the pressure. So be careful. Take it slow, like I said. So we've done all of this really slow, and it's been fine. Okay, this is our last petal. All in all, I think the quilting is good for this quilt. And I did a ton of ruler work, so, you know, that's deceiving time-wise. Had I put feathered border, that would have been much quicker, all free motion. But the ruler work does take a long time. It's just that this quilt looks so busy, I couldn't imagine doing a feathered border here. So I was hoping that the straight lines would kind of help calm things down here. So again, what we did here was a continuous curve kind of flower motif in the center of each of these blocks. And then on the cornerstones of the sashing, we have a stitch in the ditch and then an echo outside of that star to kind of emphasize that. Piano key border, real simple. Those are just 1 inch, and everything else is just a stitch in the ditch. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.